Hello, we'll be on the play starting up in round 2 here. Gosh, this hand, 2 lands, nothing to do, but we'll be alright as long as we draw some lands. Any blue land will work. Come on. Oh, that's better than nothing. Just trying to draw out this game until we can get something going to beat this Zaphodava. Nice. Alright, this is a sorcery. We're going to have to run this out now. We can put Gray Merchant in the graveyard if we need to keep lands here. Maybe we attack first. Don't think anything can ambush this, but you never know. If they want to spend removal, it'll give us more information. Alright, research is compulsive. Well, we'll have to discard 2 cards anyway. And, removal seems like a bad thing to discard. Tempted to discard an artifact. And if so, it'll be like Gilded Lotus, Gray Merchant. That'll put 3 types in our graveyard. No, we kind of want Gilded Lotus here. It's got to be 2 creatures then. So how about, and we can get them back with Wretched Confluence. How about Silumgar and Gray Merchant? Alright. Kind of doing it. We can get up to 3 creatures back, so this kind of draws us cards and does everything. But that's great. Now we have Coalition Relic. We dug a bit deeper to our lands, hopefully. Nice. So we could... Oh, this is the wrong thing. If it was the other clone, it could copy Sword of Body and Mind, and then we could attack with that next turn. But we'll just have to deal with Coalition Relic here and save the image for later. That sword is going to be annoying to deal with. Fortunately, a lot of the stuff that we have is black, and that can block an equipped creature. Alright, they're playing Plains. They'll get their first creature out here, and it is Master of the Wild Hunt. We could copy that and then kill it. Do we have enough mana? Maybe not. Or we could Recurring Nightmare and get back Silumgar and steal it. In any case, let's just put black in the pool. So that is 6 mana this turn. That can cast Gilded Lotus and a 4-drop. Or Gilded Lotus and a 3-drop, and then we can pump up Coalition Relic next turn. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so we get Recurring Nightmare. Whoops. Try to do this the right way. Sack this, get Silumgar, steal their Master, and we'll pump up the Coalition Relic on their turn. So I imagine they don't get to equip the sword this turn. They need a 3-drop. But they might have an answer to Silumgar. Uh-oh. And so they do. So they steal Silumgar, they get back Master, but they still don't have the mana to equip the sword. Alright, remember to charge up. So that's 9 mana this turn. 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, it's not enough for Emrakul. So what can we do? Interesting. Can we remove the counters from this? For each isolation counter... Oh no, it doesn't matter if we remove the counters, it'll still have the thing exiled. That was a good thought, but unfortunately not how it works. So our best bet is to maybe draw a card and Wretched Confluence away the Master. Return target creature. The creature's not as important here. Maybe it's kind of important. Yeah, maybe it's better than drawing a card. We'll get back a Vampire Hexmage. Target creature, and then target creature, and then return the Hexmage. That'll give us a good piece to use Recurring Nightmare with. And we could do that now. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think we want to charge up the relic here. So instead of anything else, we'll just charge. Preordain. That's a good sign. Any mana they use means less mana to equip the sword. And I don't want to get hit by this sword. We get milled for 10 every time it hits us. So it only needs to hit you twice, and you're pretty much dead. No chance of coming back. And they get a wolf too? Yeah, that's just way too good. Yeah, I mean, most of our deck is not blue, so it's not too scary. Yeah, I guess they have nothing here. Well, that is good news, because I don't mind taking their extra turn. They can't get protection from Emrakul. So let's see here. That's 10, 13. That should do it. We can play Creeping Tar Pit, and that's pretty much it. The one thing to remember here is they have 2 extra turns. I think we want to leave the Hexmage back just to make sure we can survive their next turn. Oh, and treat the angels in hand. Do you reveal and treat the angels? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's cast it for its miracle cost. Good thing we took this turn. Can we do that and cast Gideon Jura this turn? Let's see, it's miracles for 2. I don't think we want to cast Gideon Jura. Destroy target tapped creature. It can't really destroy any of its own things. So, okay. So let's play this. Cast for miracle cost. That's a good number. 0. Okay. Flooded Strand. Hey, let's play a land for their turn. Let's see what we can find. Take a look at their whole deck. Alright, so if we take a screenshot here, this gives us everything that our opponent has in their deck. They've got some nice Bant stuff. They've got Stoneforge Mystic to find their sword. That's their only equipment, it looks like. Mind Stone is a nice one. Mana Gorger Hydra is so annoying. I'm not sure how good it is, but it's definitely annoying. Now, what land do we want to find for them? We could shock them with the Temple Garden, but I'd rather they just draw that, so I think we're done here. Oops, we can't play Gideon, but we can tap all their stuff, move to the next phase, and... okay, do your worst. Cool part about their next turn is if they cast Gideon, we can just kill it with Hexmage. We could have tried to do that there, but we would have needed to find the plains with Flooded Strand. And I'm fine with them just tapping out for Gideon. Now, if they don't tap out for Gideon, they might just be dead. Because we attack for 15, yeah. Not a bad turn. Anything else we can use here? Lightning Greaves. I'm not sure if that's going to be the best. But Tower of the Magistrate is going to be really good in this matchup. Hopefully we can get this to work and stop them from equipping anything. What else? Fiery Confluence to kill artifacts. But yeah, I think we're good here. I think we're done here. Let's get rid of the chat so we can see all our spicy top end. All of our top end. Quick look at the other things they have here. They've got Bloom Tender, which is nice in a 3-color deck. Sometimes they'll be tapping for 3. Control Magic, we'll have to watch out for that. That can steal Emrakul. Edric, if they have a few early creatures. Muldrifter, Mentor, Garruk. Glenelendra, that's a bit scary. But yeah, this is everything they have, right? We're looking at the 25 cards in their library, the Entreat the Angels hidden behind Flooded Strand here, Master of the Hunt. So they have a lot of ways to make extra creatures. They have, see how many lands they have. You could get, this is like looking at your opponent's deck list, you know, between games. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 lands, so a typical deck. It's a little mana heavy though, since they have a lot of ramp. Nature's Lore, Caryatid, Bloom Tender. And they don't have that much high end besides Quarantine Field and Entreat the Angels, and I guess that's kind of what they're relying on for their mana sinks. They're down to 6, that's no help for them. And we've got our sweet tower. That makes this an easy keep. We'll lead with Creeping Tar Pit, because a lot of the cards we could get are double black. Whoa, okay. So it's good to be able to cast those on time, double black or triple black. Alright, so they find an island. How lucky. Caryatid, can't deal with that. We could clone it, because clone effects usually don't target, and this one is no exception. Now we have options. We can play Tower, but there's very little they can do with an artifact, so I don't want to show that off quite yet. And if we draw a triple black card, I'll feel silly. Thrun, well, we can't counter it, and we can't target it. We can clone it, but we don't have green to follow that up with until we find an artifact. Still, I guess we could clone it, or we could metamorph the Caryatid. That's probably right. We might die, but any ramp we can get. What? Did I not click on my avatar? That should pay the life, right? Did it trick itself there? Yeah, let's clone the Caryatid. So that means 5 mana next turn, and then 6 mana the turn after for Wurmcoil Engine, and that's a nice curve out. The engine does a good job of stopping Thrun. I'm not a huge fan of Thrun anyway. It's it's really pesky and hard to deal with, but it's just kind of vanilla. Just a 4/4. We can do better. Alright, don't kill our Caryatid. Mind Stone? Alright, I can handle that. Maybe. Kiora it can target the Tar Pit, I guess. Yep. Whoa, Dark Ritual. That must be good. That gives us 7 mana this turn. And 7 mana exiles Kiora. But I think we just play Wurmcoil Engine here. Oh, I don't know. Because we want a blocker for our Karn. Even Grey Merchant isn't too bad. Oh, what a crazy turn. Yeah, because Karn would then die to Thrun, but if we use the Dark Ritual for Grey Merchant, then we're even further away from Karn. So maybe we just hold off on the Dark Ritual for now. Just try to survive a bit longer. But the Dark Ritual means an instant for Emrakul, so it's a lot of extra fixing for that. Right, so if we save that for Emrakul, that takes 4 mana off its cost, so we just need 9. 9 other stuff. And if our Grey Merchant dies, well, that's a good start. But that's a little far off. I just keep Grey Merchant up here. Okay, so they don't want Kiora to be pressured. We do need to think about exiling Kiora pretty soon. They need 1 more turn up, then they can go for it. Phyrexian Rager nets a mana here, but that's still not enough for Wurmcoil. They're going to have tons of mana next turn, but they don't really have much to do with it. They've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They don't have much to do with it. Alright, Wurmcoil it is. Next turn is Karn for sure. They can bubble our Wurmcoil Engine. Yeah, they'll just sack Mind Stone. They have enough mana without it. They can bubble the Wurmcoil Engine, but they still don't really get to attack into it. Doesn't gain them anything. It's just an 0/6 blocker at that point. So what are they going to do? I imagine their game plan is just to get up to Kiora Emblem. Oh no, they're going to tap down the Wurmcoil Engine. Better than tapping any of our lands. Do we want this? I think we save Grey Merchant to block. Yeah. Protect the Karn. Liliana doesn't do enough here. The other thing we could try to exile is this Dungeon Geist, but we really need to deal with Kiora. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Nykthos doesn't help us much, so let's just Dark Ritual here. Whoops. Nope. 7. Then we can Karn Kiora, and then Karn dies to these stupid Dungeon Geists. Well, we need to do something. Don't see a way out of it. There wasn't a way to cast Liliana first, right? 3, and then we add 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it was really close with Liliana, but it wasn't quite enough mana there. Alright, let's get rid of Kiora before we have to deal with an emblem. Leave a couple blockers, and now we can throw Grey Merchant under the bus to save ourselves a few damage. Because they'll go after Karn with their Geists, and they'll just attack us with Thrun. We're at 8 life. If they're super greedy here, they just attack us with the Geists. But that's pretty unlikely. We're so far from Emrakul. There's just no way. And Liliana's not great either. They can sack one of their mana dorks and then kill Lily with Dungeon Geist. Rager's a little scary too. Right, so goodbye Grey Merchant. The mana is more important for us right now. And that's 3 types in our graveyard. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Yeah, still way too far. We can start with a Rager. A little painful, but it's all for the best here. Ooh, Coalition Relic. That gets us a lot closer. That gets us a lot closer to Emrakul. That's what we need to win here. We attack Geists into the Emrakul, and we might have a shot. So Rager saves us for 1 or 2 more turns. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need to draw land here, but then we could be in good shape. Or somehow lose another creature type. If we lose the Caryatid, that puts an artifact into our graveyard, but it also loses us a mana. So it's not really helping us out. I mean, it makes it a good jump blocker, I guess. Oh no. Do they have a real card? If they kill Relic, that's pretty over. Oh, they're going to exile non-land things, right? So they can exile Engine and Rager, but oh no, and the Coalition Relic. Shoot. Not our game to win, but we do chump here. All that extra mana is paying off over there. Can we trick them into discarding or sacrificing Thrun? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah, not even close. We can't even activate our Tar Pit. Okay, so there's game 2. They got us game 2. Lightning Greaves would help against that, whatever it's called. Their Oblivion Ring, their multiple Oblivion Ring. We don't have any Flicker or other way to deal with it. Most of our stuff's good, though. A Theomancer is really good at blocking Thrun. Recurring Nightmare is pretty good. A lot of this stuff is good here. If we can get it. Maybe Slaughter Pact is a bit weak. I mean, it does kill some annoying stuff. Far and Away is pretty good too. Sorin kills off the little guys pretty easily. I'm going to cut Rager. It's a fine card, but the rest of our stuff's just better. Liliana's also an interesting cut, but it does let us discard a card to bring back with Recurring Nightmare, so it's a way to get rid of our Wormcoil Engine or Emrakul if we can't cast it. One of our few discard outlets. Alright, we're on the play. Oh no. Actually, I have to mulligan this hand. And this hand is also highly unplayable, but I think we keep it here and dig for blue. Keep. Oh, is it worth keeping Swamp? No, I don't think so. Land is definitely good, but we don't need to draw one land. We need to draw, like, other good ramp. Yeah, right. I'd rather dig into blue for turn 3. That worked out a lot better. Oh no, they're ramping still. Nature's Lore. We can get their Savannah or Temple Garden. Alright. Ahead of the game. Recurring Nightmare. Alright, well that's a good start. Because Compulsive Research might let us put a creature into the graveyard here. Let's discard 2 cards. Oh no. This is our turn 3. What do we discard? Because, I mean, there's no way we can get back Ugin and Karn. I think we're okay discarding a land here. We have the Dark Ritual. Away can kill some nonsense creature like Thrun if they cast it here. Yeah, I think we just discard a land. It's so bad for us if we make it to the late game and don't have these guys. It might have been discard Dark Ritual in one of these guys, but no, that seems wrong too. I'd rather have the Ritual here. Come on, Thrun. Oh, Glen Elendra. That's actually really good against us right now. Whoa, did that do it? Obviously we play this, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can exile Glen Elendra. Wow, just in the nick of time. Exile that. If they get blue here, they can attack Karn. So please no blue. Okay. They might have something else good, but if we can start plussing Karn, that's also pretty good. Far doesn't work on non-creature permanents. Tower's fine. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we're still in this. Just go for Messenger. And that's our only creature this whole game, so we have to make the most of it. Master. Alright, perfect. So we have a good answer to the Master. Just make them sacrifice it on our turn here. 7, close to Ugin. Ugin can exile Quarantine Field for -2. Make sure we cast the right thing. Away. And I want to play out the Recurring Nightmare, just to have it in play. So we might as well go for this. Save us some mana later. And if they just kill it somehow, that puts an enchantment into our graveyard. That helps us ramp up to Emrakul. They could hit us for 3 here with the falls. I bet they have something better to do. Yeah, Edric's fine. Alright, Nykthos. Nykthos ramps a whole lot here. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. We still need Ancient Tomb. But then we can exile 2 to get Karn back. Oh, and that keeps all of our stuff in play. Alright, let's do it. Whoops. Okay, take the life. Add black. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got him. We could exile 3, but that just kills all our stuff too. 2. That kills Quarantine Field unless I'm crazy. Alright, so then we can exile Lumbering Falls. So that our Planeswalkers don't get pressured here. So Edric on his own doesn't take down these guys, then they can just start plussing, and we're way ahead. Wow, I'm so smart for discarding that swamp instead of our Planeswalkers. Oh no, they just activate it. That was stupid. Yeah, I was like, why are they stopping now? they can just activate it, and it gives it hexproof. Oh, they were probably making sure that worked. Okay, we can block it then. Ouch. Alright. Well, that was all part of the plan. I wanted them not to cast Fact or Fiction. Big mess up there. Still, we have this messenger to block the falls, and the best they can do is get 2 damage into Karn if they go all out. But if they deal with the messenger, they can actually... Well, that'd be a really expensive turn. Lumbering Falls is so expensive to activate. They would need Journey to Nowhere to get rid of the messenger. Then they can activate and go for Ugin. But then they have no mana left, and Karn starts... Yeah, that turn would suck for us. Okay, they did have Fact or Fiction, see? Knew it. Oh, gosh. Alright, you can have Mind Stone and Monastery Mentor, or you can have all of those other things. Actually, let's do it like this. Beast Within and Cyclonic Rift. They could give us a beast. The Mentor's pretty bad. Returning all our stuff is pretty bad for us, too. Maybe we split up the Rift and the Beast Within. Something like this. Ugh, yeah, that's rough. Okay, so they took a land, and they took Beast Within. And we don't have to worry about Cyclonic Rift now, and that's kind of good. They can deal with Ugin, but this way they can't deal with both. And they certainly can't attack here. Maybe we should have given the land to this pile. But I did like splitting up Cyclonic Rift and Beast Within. Okay, goodbye, Ugin. You served us well. So we definitely have to plus Karn here. Oh, another Planeswalker. We don't have to plus Karn, but... Nah, it's probably right. Could pressure them. Add 4 black. 5, 6. We're not going to have much black left over for anything else. And... kill that pesky Edric. So they've got a Monastery Mentor, and they've used their Beast Within, so we're not really sure what they have. What did we exile here? A Forest, no problem. Yep, looks good. We've just got our Planeswalkers out in opposite order. We play Ugin to release Karn, then we get Sorin to clean things up. Oh no. Entreat the Angels. No, okay, just Monastery Mentor. That might be tough to beat. If they Miracle Entreat the Angels next turn. Oh, control magic. Well, we can always unlock that with Karn. And Sorin kills the Mentor, so... yeah, it's going to be tough for them. Right, and if we kill Drolf's Messenger, we get it back, not them, under its owner's control. Let's exile Lumbering Falls while we can. We tried this before and it didn't work, but that makes things a little easier. We still have 4 Devotion to black, so that can help cast. Gilded Lotus here. To give us enough color to activate Creeping Tar Pit if need be. But we'll just sit back on the beast. If they go to attack us with the messenger, then we know what to do. This board's getting a little crazy. There we go. Alright. What next? Control target player during their next turn. That would be fun. It would beat their Entreat the Angels for 1 million. But instead of that, let's just get our messenger back. Put them at 9. And we have a lot of Black Devotion now, so we can get our Lightning Greaves out here. Still nothing to bring back with Recurring Nightmare. Tack in there with Creeping Tar Pit. And if we get them low enough, we might have a good way to beat Entreat the Angels. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so because of this, I kind of want to exile the Monk. It's a bit weird, but let's do it. Alright, so that puts them at 3, which means Creeping Tar Pit is definitely lethal next turn, even if they get a Miracle, which they don't. So we're in good form. Alright, on to the finals.